And it hits that Daniel Barker touchdown.
Overwhelming. I mean, just complete, pure, ecstatic. So happy for these kids, man. These guys have been busting their tails so hard, and they don't stop fighting. Down 21. Played about as bad as the first half as we could possibly play from an execution standpoint. So, just the resiliency for those guys to keep fighting, keep plugging, and both sides made plays in the second half. So.
This team obviously doesn't have quit in it. When did you realize that, or how is that built?
Well, I just think it's from, starts with your workouts in the offseason. You see how those guys pushed and grind through. Credit to Lou Hernandez, who pushed these guys, I think, to another level and got them completely out of their comfort zone and helped form a bond with our guys. And our guys appreciated learning how to work hard and persevering through things. So I think it started there and just continues to keep building as our guys continue to work, practice, sweat, bleed together, scratch together, have little minor victories here and there, and they just keep building up, and all of a sudden snowballs for you.
I think just kind of a mindset when you guys had first and goal there at the 1 and just the progression of plays.
Yeah, well, he's trying to run an unbalanced outside zone play because they do a great job of jumping what we call bare front, and they just crab, they take out your legs. It's hard to run anything up inside. So we were just trying to give them a quick unbalance and run the ball in an outside zone, and we fumbled the damn snap, and just, it's like, oh, here's a nightmare happening in front of us, you know what I mean? Because that's the last thing you want to have happen. And then, of course, we had a couple string of plays and got to end up getting the pass interference on 4th down, and we tried to do it again. But all I was trying to do was get the ball to the left so I could sprint out to the right during that last play.
Rod, what is it about Brandon's personality that allows him to kind of stay, looking comfortable there when the game's getting intense?
Yeah, I mean, it just tells you about his, like I said, his tenacity and his what he's made of. He could have hung his head and early on when things wasn't going right, and it wasn't necessarily him all the time. There were some reads that were kind of questionable on his part, but at the same time, there were some throws made that we got to make. We got to catch. We got to hold on to. We got to do different things and protect a little bit. So it was a culmination of things in the first half. But I just knew Brandon had a good eye for it. He was seeing it. We was communicating well on the in between series, so I felt pretty good about it moving forward.
4th and 18. Is that the play call to go to Josh Amadoreme on that deep throw?
100%.
And when you look at him, how special of a wideout is he to do what he's done this season?
I think he's very special. I mean, he's a guy that I have complete confidence in. That if I need to get a ball up, he's big enough, strong enough, and physical enough, and athletic enough that he can go up. I think just about on anybody and go make a play and give you a chance. Probably my dumb ass guy throw to him a little more, probably.
Rod, when you have so many guys out, both offensively and defensively, and still find a way to get that done, what does this mean, do you think? What does it tell about the character of this team?
I just think, like I said, it talks about our resiliency, our never fight, our never quit attitude, keep fighting. It's been showing, I think, since we lost a couple games early that we felt like we shouldn't have lost, but our kids didn't quit. Our kids never give in. They never lost confidence. It probably drove them more so than what it did. So it kind of galvanized us, to be honest with you.
Wide receiver core is a little bit beat up, right? So talk about the next man up kind of attitude.
Well, we're kind of, thank goodness for a off week because we need it. I mean, we need it all over. Wide out, low linemen, everywhere. Defense, so thank goodness we have an off week. But you're exactly right, Doug. It's next man up every time, and we've been fortunate enough. Guys been up, come up, step up, make plays when asked upon them.
I think
what
just
does it mean for you to win a game like this for Lovey and all that he's been through and all the criticism he's taken?
Yeah, well, to me, it feels good because Coach is not just a great coach. He's an even better person, and to me, he does things first class. He does things the right way. And if one thing you want to do is you want to win, you want to win for Coach, and he kind of gives you that air to. You want to go out and play for him, and I think the kids do. And he treats everybody so professional in the right manner, the right way, and he's a breath of fresh air in his coaching profession when in terms of how he interacts and how he handles our players. It's unbelievable.
Just 3 first downs, I think, in the first half. You had the big,
Yeah.
you had the big play, but just 3 first
I
downs.
don't think we played the first half. I think
Right.
the defense and the special teams played the
Is,
first half.
were there some
We wasn't
things
out
that you
there.
saw, some goals that you had to move the ball a little bit better in the second half, or changes that you made?
Well, a lot of it was just execution. I mean, there was plays to be made at times. We just drop a ball, or our eyes wasn't right sometimes when we're throwing the football and didn't see the coverage. So there was plays to be made. And I told our guys at halftime, we played about as bad as the first half we could play from an execution standpoint, but we're still in the game because we scored there at the last drive. And our kids knew it. They knew exactly what we was talking about, what I was trying to preach to them. So, you know, we knew we had to come out. We had to string some things together. Our biggest thing is we couldn't get a first down. We couldn't get any rhythm going. So when you can't get rhythm, it's hard to get yourself into a flow of the game. And we just got to do a better job. We got to get a better job of executing, starting out way too many 3-and-outs.
Not to undervalue you as a play caller, Rod, but how much of this is, of what we saw in the second half was just Brandon saying, hell with it, I'm just going to throw it up and let my guys make the play, no matter what was going on.
Well, there was times all week long we knew that these guys would play a lot of man coverage.
Right.
And whether they were 2 high safety or 1 high safety, they like to lock their corners up a lot of man. So Brandon was taught all week, preached all to him all week. And we got opportunities to go one-on-one with our guys. Let's take a shot. So it's not like he went out on a whim, but at the same time, it was him recognizing when to take shots, when to go one-on-one. I thought he did a really good job in the second half.
Does it sink in that you guys had one of the Illini classic games here? I mean, you engineered one of the biggest comebacks.